Hey y'all, it's Anime Cayman. Today I'm going to be reading the 10th episode of Kaguya-sama Love is War, and I gotta say, this episode was mighty damn fun. I loved it. Because what I really liked about this episode was we finally get to see Ishigami get some shine. Because most of the episodes you either get Kaguya or Shirogane focus, or even on occasions Chika focus, and all those episodes are pretty damn good to great to excellent. But to finally see him has his moments and seeing more of his character fleshed out is pretty damn nice, I gotta say. And then aside from that, I'd say this episode had up to at least some story developments, because I like how in this episode it shows off that the anime doesn't forget about its own continuity, because I like how it brought back up one of the previous episodes where they were trying to plan out a vacation in the summer a few episodes ago, and it comes full swing here where they're also trying to plan out again the summer vacation again, but with the twist, because Chika already has her own summer vacation trip planned, and then you have Kaguya's all like not even thinking about anything because she can't really control Chika in these kinds of things, so she's just thinking about random shit like yummy food because Kaguya doesn't have control, so she'd rather not think about the situation. So those scenes were adorable and hilarious. And what I really liked about that scene is that you have right in the middle Ishigami coming with the clutch, thinking of something like he wants to go to a festival with Shirogane because that's going to be the only time that they might have to hang out on summer vacation, because Shirogane is the second year and Ishigami is the first year. And hearing that scene, I was like, yeah, Ishigami MVP. And I like how it had its own comedic touch in that second half when Kaguya agrees to going there, and then pretty much Chika is defeated because she's going to pretty much go on a trip by herself to Spain, because Kaguya is going to want to go hang out with Shirogane and Ishigami for that summer festival. So it made for some nice laughs with all the epic build-up and the dramatic music with the narrator saying how important it's good to be on the footnote in summer vacation, and that shit was hilarious. So that's why I thought this episode did great from the story perspective in the second half, and even the first half too, when it was bouncing off of the events of the previous episodes where Shirogane and Kaguya slept with each other. And I like how we get some kind of development when Shirogane is saying to Kaguya that he only touched her lip, and then when Kaguya touches Shirogane's lip and she says, now it's fair, I was like, oh, that's adorable. Especially in the sequence where Kaguya was about to touch her own lip for like an indirect like kiss, but then she didn't do it at the end, which implies that Kaguya, she ain't playing for indirect kiss. She's probably gonna want a direct kiss of it, from Shirogane someday. So that was a sweet scene right there. Really loved it, and at the very least I felt like that made the relationship a bit more stronger, and it made it feel much more authentic, their friendship. So that was another cool thing about this episode. Both of the halves were pretty strong, and then I like how, and that's why I like how the story was done this episode. And as for the character standpoint, I thought it exceeded pretty damn well too. At the very least, you got to see more of Ishigami's personality when Shirogane asked him how to take care of a situation where a friend was dragged into bed by a female friend, and then they both had some tension between each other. And then when you have Ishigami throw disses towards the girl, I was like, yo, if he knew that was Kaguya, he probably wouldn't be saying that shit. He'd probably be scared shitless. But those scenes were hilarious, and he was just throwing all this shade. And then you had Kaguya ask a woman about romantic advice too, and that woman gave her perspective on the situation, and they made for some hilarious sequences too. And throughout all this, I just felt that it was scenes not wasted, because at least we got to know more of Ishigami's bashful side, how he has that fire inside him, and that's why I thought it also did well from the character standpoint. You have some development for Shirogane and Kaguya, and you have a lot of characterization for Ishigami, and that's why I felt like you see it from that point. Obviously, in our animation, we're good, and the narrator did his job by elevating things epically, so I'd say every voice performance in this episode was pretty darn good. And that's why I'm going to rate this episode an 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was great. and it makes me eagerly anticipate more. So anyways, guys, this is my thoughts on the episode. Comment down your thoughts in the comment section below and how you felt on the episode. Rate the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Subscribe for more. Alright, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Bye bye.